To create this video was pressed on my heart by the same voice that keep me up at night to do things like my Are You OK Day activities and checking in with people on certain days. We are all going through a collective traumatic experience at this moment, and we'll all experience it differently and deal with it differently. So this is my part, just to help you through that. So here goes. Congratulations with surviving the first week of Term 2, Remote Learning 101. Some of us have tackled this worldwide pandemic and the crisis of remote learning like a total pro, with a full face of makeup on, perfectly dressed, and no sign of stress to be seen. You are the superhero managing it all. But for some of us, it looks like we had a walk in the park. Jurassic Park, that is. We look a bit bruised with wild hair and bewildered eyes, trying to juggle all the new things along with uncertainty, and we just keep on dropping those balls. Life right now is a real juggling act. And last time I've checked, we didn't sign up to be part of the circus as a clown. So we really don't have all the skills we need. We are constantly learning new skills to cope with this new environment. And we are not all acquiring these skills at the same rate. Be kind to yourself and the others around you. We are living some people's dreams. The fact that no hugs is allowed and you're not allowed to come closer than 1.5 meters is a dream for some people. And for others, it is their worst nightmare as they thrive on those personal contact. A lot of expectations are sometimes placed on us by ourselves or by external sources. But what you have to remember is that you do not need to come out of this with a new skill or even more knowledge, except for maybe the basic knowledge to do with technology. All you need to do is try to stay healthy, physically and mentally. You need to do you. All in all, you have made it this far. And you, yes, you, played a very important part in creating an online learning space. In order to be able to do the best we can for the rest of this term, there is one thing you need to do, and that is to look after yourself. You need to make sure you are well cared for, otherwise you cannot care for anyone else. The saying goes, you cannot pour out of an empty cup, or an empty bucket for that matter. So make sure you take time to fill your cup. And no, this is not you being selfish. This is making sure that you are able to support your family, your colleagues, and your students in these very uncertain, traumatic, and challenging times. We all have different ways to fill our cups. Different strategies will work for different people. Let's look at some strategies that you can use to fill your cup. The World Health Organization has a few good ideas. One of them is keeping in touch with loved ones and colleagues. This is important because it makes you feel connected and part of a larger group or family. It gives you that sense of belonging. It is also still important to eat healthy, sleep enough, and do some sort of exercise, looking after your body. One thing that stood out for me is making sure we get the facts. Focus on what is, not on what if. What this means is that you need to focus on the things you know as true. And do not go and think of all the things that might happen. You will drive yourself crazy with all the possible scenarios you can come up with. It's very important also to limit watching the news and going on social media, because all you will see and hear is corona, and it will drive you mad. More self-care strategies include journaling, drawing or colouring. This is a really calming activity for some people. You can always do mindfulness your way. Some people would like to do smiling minds, others sitting in nature. Some might like to have a bubble bath or read a good book. There are so many more things. Choose what you need to do to be mindful. For some of us, cleaning or organising our home is something that we find calming. So if that is you, go and do that. Another thing that can help is prioritising tasks at hand. Do the most important thing first, and if you do not do it all, don't worry about it. Tomorrow's another day. It's important to remember to celebrate the small achievements. You don't have to wait to have finished this crisis before you achievements get celebrated. Another thing to remember is to take it one day at a time. Each day has enough worries of its own. Ask for help. It is difficult to see when people are struggling as we are not in the same premises. So this is where it falls on you to please reach out and ask for help when you need it. Your family and friends are there, your team are there, and so is management and all the rest of the staff at CHPS. If they are not able to help you, if they can't provide that support, you can reach out to the professionals like your GP is always a good place to start. He can guide you in the right direction. You can always go on to Beyond Blue's website and call their helpline. Professionals are always on call and happy to listen and very supportive. The Department of Education also has a dedicated line, especially during these troublesome times. Another good strategy to help you with is to focus on the things that you can control and let go of the things you can't control. Things you can control is your attitude. You can find fun things to do. You can control what you do for self-care. You are in charge of your own actions. What you don't have control about or can't control is you do not have control over other people and their actions. You do not have control over what will happen. And please do not worry about predictions. We do not know what will happen. One of the strategies that I like the most is laughing, because they say laughing is the best medicine. Remember to laugh at yourself and with others. Go and watch your favorite comedian, watch funny videos or read some jokes. But remember to laugh. All of these strategies are there so you can be kind to yourself. And remember to be kind to all the others around you as well. We are not all taking this journey in our stride. Some of us might stumble and fall a few more times. Some of us are tech savvy. Some of us have our heads around this remote learning, and some of us don't. Some of us are struggling at home, juggling remote learning of our own children, and we might feel we're letting the team down. So, while we are looking out for ourselves and filling our own cup, remember that each of us is on our own journey. Respect the people around you and their journeys. Give what you can give to support them. Make sure, while you are filling your own emotional cup, you are not emptying someone else's emotional cup. Always choose to be kind. Go into this week knowing that being you is your superpower. Use it to empower those around you. The world needs you right now, just the way you are.